everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm doing a collective makeup haul, which is a very high-end and luxury focus. I picked up a lot of like new makeup products that I'm very excited to be sharing with you guys, so you know which products have entered my collection. I'm not doing these videos to brag, I just love watching hauls, and I know a lot of you guys love watching them as well. But I am very excited to share what I got from Sephora, Hourglass, Nars, and Pat McGrath, of course. If you are new here, then hi, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you found it. I upload videos every single week, and I would love it if you subscribed. But for now, if you want to see which products I picked up, then please keep watching. So I'm going to start with Pat McGrath because you guys, I bought my first big Pat McGrath Mothership. Like, who am I? I feel so luxurious buying a Pat McGrath palette. I've been wanting a Pat McGrath palette for the longest time, but they are so expensive. They have also raised the prices this year, which makes them even more expensive, and I cannot justify to spend 140 euros on one eyeshadow palette. But they did have an amazing deal on their website where you were actually able to buy two Mothership palettes for 161, I think, then another 10% code stacked on top, and I shared that with a friend, so we both ended up paying around 72 for like one of these palettes, which I mean 72 is still a crazy amount of money for an eyeshadow palette, especially if you're not like that much into makeup. You're probably like, who is going to spend that much money on an eyeshadow palette and tell me it's a good deal? But for Pat McGrath, it is an amazing deal. I've never seen like a new Pat McGrath palette that affordable, you know what I mean. But yeah, this is actually the newest Mothership palette from Pat McGrath, and this is the Mothership X Moonlit Seduction. So like I said, this is the newest palette, and I'm just going to show it to you guys quickly. But if you want to see a review on this, then definitely let me know. I know this has been out for a few months, and there's probably 1,000 reviews online on YouTube already, but I know some people still care about my opinion. It just opens up like this, and then here we have the actual palette. It has the shade names right there. And I'm not going to lie, when this first launched, I wasn't that interested in it. I thought it was pretty, but I was just a little bit unsure about what it was actually going to look like in person. But now that I have it, I think it's so beautiful. Like, the more videos and photos I saw of this product, the more I thought it looked absolutely amazing, and I just wanted to try a big Pat McGrath Mothership like this because apparently they were so special and I've never tried them. The only thing I have in my collection from Pat McGrath eyeshadow wise is the Bridgerton palette. Taylor Swift actually wore this to the VMAs, and Pat McGrath like posted her makeup look, so that sort of like got me interested in actually buying this palette. I thought it was gorgeous. It's a lot of money, but I think I will get a lot of use out of this, and as a makeup lover and collector, I did really want to have a palette like this in my collection. So that is the Pat McGrath Moonlit Seduction eyeshadow palette. Let me know if I should do a review. That was not the only thing I bought from Pat McGrath. I bought one more thing, which is actually a lip product, and this is the Pat McGrath Liquid Lust Legendary Wear Matte Lipstick, and this is in the shade Elson 4, and I was just talking about Taylor Swift wearing Pat McGrath to the VMAs, and this was the lipstick that she wore. I wanted to try like a nice red liquid lipsticks because the holiday season is of course coming up in a few months, and I just thought it was going to be very nice and festive. I do not own a lot of red lipstick. I don't own any liquid red lipstick, so I thought this was going to be a nice addition to the collection just to try it out. I know these are probably quite dry liquid lipsticks in general. It was only around 22 euros, so I thought I would try it out, and it looks like a beautiful like red shade. It definitely looks like the perfect Taylor Swift red shade, so that is basically why I picked this up. I then picked up a product from Hourglass, like I said, and it's actually the product that is on my face today, and this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked Elephant palette. Has such a long name. I just filmed my review on this, which is why it's on my face, and that video went up before this one, so I will have that linked down below if you want to see my thoughts on this palette. But it definitely is a beautiful palette. I love the design of the palettes, like the animal prints and especially the elephant. So pretty, but the actual shades are beautiful too. The blushes are very nice and fresh on the face, and the finishing powders are just very nice as well. I think I will will get a lot of use out of this Hourglass palette this year. I think the shades work well for my skin tone. Highlighter maybe a little bit too deep. I mean, what do we think about the highlighter? I still like haven't decided yet. I do think it's beautiful when like the light hits my cheeks. So that is the Hourglass Elephant palette. Let me know if you have picked this up this year. I would love to know. I then picked up a product from Nars, and I haven't bought anything from Nars in such a long time. For some reason, I do think their products look gorgeous, but I just never buy them. And now I was like, let's buy this product because it just looks beautiful. I swatched it in store, and that was kind of like what convinced me to buy this. The things I'm going to show now, I bought on vacation, by the way. So, you know, when you're on vacation, you're like, that looks beautiful, I want to buy that. So I bought the Laguna bronzing cream from Nars, but this is actually the Laguna 01 shade. So it's like the lightest Laguna shade. This is a new addition that they added this year. They have expanded their shade range. Last year, I think they came out with like the regular Laguna bronzer, but now they have this lighter, and I think also one deeper option, which is really nice. It suits a lot more skin tones. So this is what the actual bronzer looks like. It has this gorgeous like gold cap, and it just comes in like this little container. It just says on the back Laguna 01, and I just think this is going to be such a beautiful cream bronzer. This is what it looks like. I have to disappoint you. I'm not going to swatch this right now because this it's going to be so pretty for an Instagram photo, and I don't want my fingerprint in my Instagram photo because that ruins like this gorgeous cream product. If you guys want to see a review on this, I can do that. I don't know like how relevant that actually is. I can also make a video where I compare this to like my other cream bronzer. I think that would be very interesting as well, like in terms of the shade and formula. So let me know if you want to see that. But this is a beautiful cream bronzer from Nars. I then bought something from Rare Beauty, and I actually bought a new concealer. So this is the Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer, and if you watch my channel, you're probably like, did you not just pick this up 2 months ago? And I actually did, but I did think the shade was a little bit light. I got 160C, I think, when I first got it, but it was just like a little bit too pink and too light for my liking. So now I got the shade 180W, which is what I'm currently wearing. I tried it on today. I'm not wearing any foundation. I'm basically just wearing this concealer sort of like as a foundation. Just applied a little bit more of it, and I think the shade is nice. It's definitely a warm. I think I would have preferred a neutral, but I don't think they had like the depth that I needed in a neutral, so that's kind of why I went with the warm. I still think it definitely works. And I do really like this concealer. I liked it so much that I just wanted to like repurchase it in a different shade. Now this is what it looks like. I think you guys have seen this before. Quite a popular product actually, and I'll just give that a swatch on my hand so you can see what that shade looks like. But this is what the shade 180W looks like. As you can see, it has quite a bit of a yellow undertone, but I do think it works for my skin tone, and I'm happy to finally have this in like a shade that is a little bit deeper, so I can wear this sort of like as a foundation as well, as I'm currently doing. So that is the Rare Beauty concealer. I picked up the Tartlet tubing mascara. Yes, I picked this up last month as well, but if you have not watched my Sephora haul, you won't know that this was actually used when I bought this. For some reason, I have this thing where I buy products and apparently they were used. People just seem to try them out in store and no one notices, and then they like put them back. And that has happened to me multiple times where I've bought a product thinking it was new. I went home and then I realized the product was already used. Now with the mascara, I don't want to risk anything, so I didn't want to use that mascara anymore, but I was still so curious about the Tartlet mascara and see how I would like this, since this is a tubing mascara, which is a little bit of a different formula than a normal mascara. So I just decided to buy another one of the travel sizes, and I'm wearing this today as well. I do like it. It's a nice mascara. I did like how it separated the lashes. So my first impression of this mascara is definitely nice. I will continue to try this out this week and like the upcoming weeks until I run out of this. And then I'll update you on my thoughts and share whether I'm planning on picking up the full size. Another product I picked up from Tarte is one of their more popular products, and this is the Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump. This was kind of an impulse buy. I sort of wanted to buy this for a while, and then I forgot about this. And then I saw it in store and they had the shade in stock I had my eye on, and I know these are sold out so often, so I just decided to buy it while it was there. And this is the White Peach shade. I'm wearing this today with the Hot Gossip lip liner from Charlotte Tilbury. It's really nice. It's feeling a little bit minty since it is sort of like plumping. I don't know if it actually plumps up the lips really well. I think my lips are quite full to begin with, so I didn't really buy this for the plumping effect, but more for like the shade and the formula. Feels nice, doesn't feel too sticky, it does feel a little bit thick but not too thick. But here we have the actual like product. I just showed the box, but this is what the product looks like. I really like the rose gold design. I think it looks very luxurious. It's quite sheer, but you can build it up a little bit more, and I think with a lip liner it is really beautiful. So that is what this Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump from Tartlet looks like in the shade White Peach. A beautiful product, cannot wait to wear that more often. And then the last thing I got from this haul is actually another Rare Beauty product. I do not have the actual product, but I have the box. The actual product is in my makeup bag. I just unpacked my suitcase and it's just a little mess in there, so I did my makeup with the products that I did not take on vacation. So that product is still in my makeup bag because I had already used it. But this is the Rare Beauty Always in Optimist 4-in-1 Mist. Now why I bought this is because I needed a setting spray because I did not take my Charlotte Tilbury one, which I really regretted because it was warm and my makeup didn't look so good during the day. So I was in Sephora and I saw a mini of this and I was like, let's try it out. It wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be. It basically says a glow boosting mist that hydrates, primes, sets and refreshes skin. It's definitely a little bit oily. I wouldn't say it like makes you look greasy, but it has sort of like an oil feel to it, and it doesn't feel like it really sets my makeup into place, but it does feel very refreshing. Now I have only used it like 2 times, so I cannot share my full thoughts on that just yet. But from first impression, those are my thoughts. I'm not like the biggest fan of it, but I also do not dislike it. So I'll test it out for a longer period of time and share my thoughts with you guys. And this was it for my makeup haul from Pat McGrath, Hourglass, Sephora, and Nars. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Let me know in the comment section what you thought of the products that I picked up. Do you like some of these, or do you maybe not like some of these? Again, if you want to see my review on the Hourglass palette, I will have it linked down below. And let me know if you want to see a review on any of these products. And if you did enjoy this video, then I would absolutely love it if you gave it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe or turn on the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my videos. All of these things would help me so much with my channel, and I really appreciate it. But with that said, thank you guys all so much for watching. I really hope you have an amazing day, and I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye!